What's up, Cigar Enthusiast Network? I'm your host, Damon,
I'm your co-host, Matt.
and you're watching Daymon and the Roughnecks.
What's up, Cigar Enthusiast Network? This is Damon and the Roughnecks coming at you. As you know, that's Damon. I'm Matt, and we're bringing episode 3 live to you guys tonight. We've enjoyed doing this so far. It's been an experience, learning, trying to get better every time. But we're doing the best that we can, just trying to figure this out for you guys, and enjoy ourselves in the process.
Yeah, we're definitely learning. So, got some new equipment, a new microphone, new camera. I hung up some of my swag, and so we're just trying to learn as we go and get better every show. So hopefully that happens.
Yeah, so today's episode we're going to kind of talk about isolation from the cigar world, which I guess like the context of it would be, where we live and, what we deal with as far as hanging out with people that like to smoke cigars, well, really the lack thereof, but also the supply of cigars in a brick and mortar. We don't really have the option to do that kind of stuff. I know that Daymon went to Phoenix this last weekend, and he was able to enjoy not only the warmer weather, but also the stuff that they have to offer there as far as being open. Their whole state is open.
Right. Yeah, that's the main reason me and my wife and my daughter wanted to get away. Not only is it freezing cold here in New Mexico, but everything's closed. We're still on damn near 100% lockdown here. So in a restaurant, you can't go to the. It's crazy. So go away, go to Phoenix for days. We were there. We got there. What was it? Saturday night. Stayed Friday. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, it was
Stayed Sunday and came home late last night.
So how was it? I mean, temperature was what? Got to be at least above 70 for sure.
Yeah, yesterday was the nicest day, and it was 78 was the highest I've seen, which is amazing.
Man, I'm wishing for that. I'm really looking forward to that here. We're still dealing with that, as you know, like colder temperatures. Today it got up to I think 50 max.
Yeah, I was so shocked. I was actually sweating. I was scared I was going to get a sunburn, which is super weird for us in February, but it was awesome, man. And not only was the weather nice, but I told my wife on the way down there, I said, I'm going to go check out a few cigar stores. Because, as you know, we don't have any here.
Yeah.
So you want to tell them a little bit about that?
Yeah. So, I mean, as far as cigar shops or cigar lounges go around here, they're pretty much non-existent. We have a place that advertises with a sign that's called a cigar shop, but realistically it's just a smoke shop. In the back of the store have a room that's a huge, not a huge selection. A lot of the stuff that they have there that I seen was just acids, which whatever, if you're into that, cool. But I mean, as far as just what you see or what I've seen, looking at stuff online as far as brick and mortar, cigar shops or lounges with big humidors, you have everything there.
Oh, yeah, I got super excited when they first opened, and I seen the big old sign that said cigar. What does it say?
It's a cigar shop. That's literally what it says.
I got super excited. I swung in there. First thing you see when you open the door is a bunch of bongs and pipes and stuff. To me, if you're going to have a cigar shop, like the ambiance in the room and the feeling you get when you walk in the door is everything. To me.
Right.
So when I walk in and see a bunch of paraphernalia, if you will, It's just not a cigar shop to me. So that's the reason I don't like to go shopping there. Now, if
Yeah.
I actually have to, I'll go there. But that was when I first started collecting sticks. I don't go there anymore.
Right, yeah. No, I hear you on that. So, yeah, as far as up here in northern New Mexico, it's a different world. I don't know if it's because we're kind of in the middle of, I hate to say nowhere. I mean, obviously there's cities and towns near us, but I mean literally in the four corners. So Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico, and we're just, we're kind of just in the middle, up in that corner, so we're not able to see, I don't know if it has to do with. So let me put it to you this way. So like whenever I think most people, when I say most people, I mean cigar, not so cigar related people, but when people, general public, think of cigars, I think most of them would think Cuban cigars, right?
Right.
Cuban.
Luxury,
Yeah, kind of high end, ritzy, stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, before I got into cigars, I'd probably think the same thing. Everybody that I talk to, they're like, "Oh, you like cigars? You're into
fancy
cigars?"
now,
Yeah. But not only that, they're like, "Oh, are you smoking this? If I have one and they're not familiar, is that a Cuban cigar?" And it's
Right.
like that's just like the staple. You know what I mean? So I don't think that, I don't know that it has to do with Florida being next to an ocean and next to, Cuba not being that far away. I don't know what it is. But over here, there's nothing, there's no demographic for a cigar shop, I guess. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm sure there's people that are into cigars, that do a lot of online shopping, but
I think they're here, but they're more of closet smokers because they have no way to express, I guess.
Right,
Show
express
that they're
it.
into cigars.
express it, be with
Whereas
other
in
people.
like Miami or anywhere in California, even Denver, Phoenix, that I just found out.
Yeah.
You could go to a lounge and you could sit there and smoke. You could go buy cigars, sit there and have conversations and a drink and smoke your cigar.
Yeah,
It's not something you're like, I don't know, it's just not something you show off.
it's a social event. Yeah.
Show off if you will.
Let's see. Your Bones Chambers. What's up, gents? What's up? How are you guys doing tonight? Sorry. Cigar enthusiasts. What's up, everybody? Jerome Berry. What's up, man?
JB, what's up, man?
Brian. I know Brian won the last giveaway that we had
He did.
last Tuesday. So
Shout out to you, Brian.
shout out to
He's
Brian.
watching.
Hopefully, Ray's gonna get you taken care of with your winnings. Kevin Corblis, gentlemen. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? And Jessica, your setup looks great. Thank you very much, Jessica. We kind of last minute we swapped it up. So you guys are used to seeing the flag with the dartboard. Well, we went and we found some shelves, and Daymon had some memorabilia that's cigar related, so we kind of wanted to put that up for you guys. You guys be able to check some cool art behind us. But yeah, back to like around here, it's one of those things where you don't see it, you don't hear about it, so like you said, even when I saw the sign on that cigar shop, I thought, oh man, that's pretty cool. Wondered if they had like a place to hang out,
Right.
just enjoy a cigar there. No,
That was my thing. I mean, their sign is huge. It says cigar shop, so I was literally super excited. And the second I opened the door, I was like, damn it, man, this same as all the rest of this
It's
place.
okay. I mean, yeah, we're not knocking them. They're trying. I think they're trying with the outlet that they have,
Yeah.
which is already a smoking demographic, so to speak.
Right.
With other things, they're trying to dabble in that, which is cool. Props to them. Props to them for doing that.
Yeah, but that was a big reason I was super excited to go to Phoenix, Arizona in general, because I had done some research prior and I found a few lounges I wanted to visit. Granted, I had my wife and my kid with me, which I love, so I want nothing less, but so I wasn't able to actually sit there and enjoy a drink and smoke just because I don't want to leave them hanging out in the car. I'm not going to take my 1-year-old daughter into a cigar lounge.
Right, exactly.
But being able to go in and actually, I don't know. It was crazy. I kept telling my wife, like, I can't believe people have this as a luxury. Like, this is
just
insane.
yeah, instead of just having like a bar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like the smell of tobacco is one of my favorite smells in the world. And like a block down from the cigar bar, that's what I first smelled. I opened the door and I'm just like punching the nose
Engulfed.
with tobacco smell.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean I can't relate. I wish, and hopefully we're able to make something happen, going down there and visiting some of those and actually hanging out in the lounges.
Right.
But I can only imagine what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think they know this, but we have never been to like I've been into a cigar store in Denver, Colorado, like when I first got into it, and I thought it was cool, like this is neat, a bunch of cigars, but I wasn't in love with these things. It wasn't a passion of mine back then, so I wasn't like overwhelmed with joy like I was the other day. But yeah, neither of us have ever been to a cigar lounge. We've never been to like a legit 100% cigar store, so it was a first for me, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to getting there that day. So, but on that note, I mean, really, like what you just said, that smell of tobacco punching you in the nose, that's what I'm trying to have happen right now. So let's go ahead and light
I'm
these
with ya.
bad boys. So this is the Espinosa Habano. So you know a little bit about the cigar.
I do. So I bought a few Espinosa cigars at one of the lounges I went to, and they had just got done with the Espinosa event, so these were actually free for me. He actually threw in, I think 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them. He threw them in the bag. And Espinosa Habano, it's going to be a first for me, but I've done a lot of research on it. And I know that it was rated 93 points by Cigar Aficionado, so it's going to be a really good stick. It smells really good.
It smells phenomenal. I mean, it smells really awesome.
Barry, what's up, man?
Hey Barry, cheers. So, yeah, on that dry puff, I get like a fruity note on that.
Maybe a slight fruit, yeah. It's like a sweet.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I got this from one of the lounges there. Not the one I'm going to be talking about tonight, but there's another really nice one. Fine Ash Cigars is the name of this place. Ray, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and put some flame to this bad guy. Like I said, this will be a first time smoke for both of us. That smell right there, that's what I'm talking about. I always think, I don't know, I thought this since I was probably a little kid, that the smell of somebody else smoking a cigar is phenomenal.
Yeah, yep, I'm with you on that.
It never, to me, it doesn't smell the same as when you're actually smoking it.
No, it doesn't. Like if you don't have one in your system, like your nasal passages and everything, yeah, like if you're off in the distance, you just catch a whiff.
Oh,
it
I
smells
love that
good. It smells.
That's
really
what I
good.
started smelling when I was walking to the cigar lounge, and I'm like nervous, right? Because I've never been to a place like this. I mean, I've shot from the cigar bar I went to in Scottsdale, Arizona was Fox Cigars. We're gonna put a banner on the screen so you can see their website and where they're located and their phone number. Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you that they're an awesome place. The staff was super friendly. They have an awesome selection in their humidor. It was huge. I mean, the biggest one I've ever seen. They have a selection of high-end whiskey that you can buy from. All their high-end, like Davidoffs and stuff like that, they're in lock boxes with their cutters and lighters and stuff, so nobody's touching them and stuff like that. But their humidor, they probably had 250, 300 different cigars to choose from. I spent probably 25 minutes, 30 minutes just in the humidor, just walking around. I was amazed. But I'll say it
got
again, I've never seen nothing like that before.
That's crazy. Oh, that I mean, realistically, I think, outside of where we live, that's normal.
It
You know
is
what I mean?
normal, and I don't think those people realize that that's a luxury.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, coming from people like us, I mean, it's just regular, especially for Ray. I mean, I couldn't imagine if Ray came down here, you know what I mean, like wanting to come and smoke at some lounges. It's like, where? You know what I mean? We don't have that option.
We're here in our garage, Matt's
So-
garage actually.
So yeah,
This is our
we're here in our
this is
little
our little lounge.
garage lounge, our she shed, man shed.
Yeah, but Fox Cigar, I mean, granted it was my first one to go to, but I was super like overwhelmed. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what it was gonna look like as I walked in the doors, because it's like super tinted, dark
Yeah,
doors,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I opened the door and I was just punching the nose with cigar smell, and it's all smoky in there. It's kind of dark in there. The ceiling was painted like dark black. Everything's like a darker color, so it's kind of like dark, and there's music playing in the black.
A little mysterious.
Background. Yeah, mysterious.
Little
I guess you
mysterious.
could say. And it's packed. I was not expecting this many
Busy.
people to be in there. Yeah,
Busy.
I felt like everybody was looking at me as I walked in.
Really?
I don't know if they were or not, but
Just a little intimidating
well,
for sure.
I didn't know what to do, so I just opened this big ass glass door to the humidor, and I walk in. Luckily, I'm the only one in there, so I could kind of like, calm down a little bit as I'm looking at cigars.
Yeah.
So, I think I picked 11 or 12 cigars out of there. Some stuff I was familiar with that I can't find very often. Some stuff that I've never seen before. And I was like, okay. I was talking to myself like, what do I do now? Where do I go pay for this?
Right.
Because there's not just a cash register like checkout line, It's not like
It's
that.
not a grocery
There's
store.
bars. It's a bar. So I walk up to the bar with a bundle of cigars in my hand. She's like, hey, how's it going? Luckily, I did the right thing. Well, I guess I did because I paid for my shit and I
You
left.
just left, yeah.
She was super friendly. I actually think she gave me like a 20% off discount or something like that. She put a Boveda pack in my bag for me. I told her I was from New Mexico and I had a long way to go. Threw a Boveda pack in there and zipped up the bag, and I was on my way. And I had to walk about, I don't know, a block back to the car where my wife and daughter were.
So, riddle me this. So, what was the layout like walking in? I mean, I've never been in one. I don't know what to expect. So, is it like you walk in? Is it a double door so that they keep the humidor good, or how does that?
Like, you talking the whole building or the humidor?
Well, either one. I mean, like, what's the layout? You walk in.
So you walk into the actual lounge, right? On my left, there's a bar, probably about 10 seats you can sit on it, and there's a bartender back, all kinds of drink selections, and I think there's a TV back there. On the front, like right in front, the humidor is glass, like you can see all the way through it.
Mm.
There's like 4 or 5 leather loungers right there, just real comfy chairs. There's a fucking guy sleeping there, like just as relaxed as you could be. Like, goddamn, you can't get. Oh, this is the spot. And the humidor, like I said, was all glass, and yeah, it was just a big old glass, heavy ass door, just sealed behind you.
Huh. Okay.
And on the right side, there's another bar. And I guess you would say behind that bar, there's a big old, like, lock cabinets with all their high-end cigars
Right.
and their high-end whiskeys and cutters and lighters.
Right, right. So, okay, yeah, that paints a picture in my mind of kind of how it was laid out.
Ray says he travels with a suitcase filled with cigars. He'd be okay if he came and visited. Hey, I got suitcases too here, man, so I'm happy to show it to you.
Damon's got like a Tupperware that's like giant, and that's like my go-to anyway.
That's overfilled now.
Yeah.
So I built that little humidor. And
Yeah,
that
so-
thing's filled up. So.
So Damon's got a Tupperware full. So cool, yeah. I mean, we'd be out here in the middle of nowhere, kind of just herfing, which is cool with me. Whatever. We'll hang out here in the garage. The DE case, there's some fantastic artwork by Jesse Flores. Yeah, this guy. So
When I first started,
yeah.
I got into Drew Estate. I think everybody does. But one of the reasons I love Drew Estate, not only do they have tasty sticks, but I'm super into like artsy stuff, and
collectible stuff.
this collectible swag really got me hooked. I think the first one I bought What was it?
I want to say it was either the pig or the shade for days, or maybe it was
Shade
his
for Days
Liga.
was later,
Maybe it
right?
was this one right here behind me.
No, I think it was it. I think it was the rat.
Oh, okay.
With the Ratzilla was the first one, and then I got the Chasing Tail, then the Flying Pig, and then the Nail Face, Shade for Days, and then that Herrera Esteli one was just released a couple like a week ago,
couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to have that one.
Yeah, it came with dominoes. So yeah, hopefully we'll break into those dominoes. I've never really played dominoes, but hey, I'll give it a shot.
It's fun.
Just like darts. So
But yeah, they each come with, I mean, this Herrera Esteli flag came in that Esteli case. The Shade for Days one has a badass beach hat and a beach bag, cell phone charger. The two in the middle have ashtrays and like a to-go cigar holder thing. You know what I'm talking about? They're metal. I
So-
think the rest of them do, yeah.
So, I mean, back to Phoenix. I'm hoping to be back down there. I don't know, early April. I mean, before I went down there, I didn't really do the cigar thing or cigar lounges. I might visit a few while I'm down there, but I'd like for us to go together next time so that we could hit up a lounge or two or
For sure. Maybe even do a show from there.
do a show from
The
there.
whole
Yeah.
time I was thinking, man, I wish I had my laptop so I could go live here and sit down and do a show. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to do that. But
Right, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So next time we go for sure, we got to try and plan it. I'd like to be able to spend, a good afternoon, or whatever the time frame may be. We'll send the girls with the kiddos, set them up doing something, and we can kind of go and do our own thing.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool. Because I know you did some family oriented type stuff down
yeah, I
there
went to
too.
the aquarium, to the mall, went to Build a Bear workshop for my daughter.
Just the usual stuff, right?
Just the good old family stuff. Ate some good food. But yeah, well, I think we're planning a trip already going back next month. My
Okay.
wife has spring break off for work, so we're gonna try to go back then.
Yeah, and we'll try and hit up that Fox Cigars. You had nothing but good to say about them, so I'm trying to go see what it's about, honestly.
Yeah, and they have an online. Like I said, I've ordered from them before. If we don't have shops here, so we have to order online.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, to touch on that, really, because, I mean, you hear us talking about how we don't have access to all this stuff, as a viewer,
Right.
so you probably wonder how we come upon getting sticks and
Yeah, so when I first started, I was, you're on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. You're just watching people smoke, watching any views. But I didn't have anywhere to go buy the sticks and like try the cigar, so I rely on the internet. So I would go find like sampler packs that have a bunch of Connecticut's. Everybody says to start with Connecticut's, which there is some Connecticut's that I like, but I'm into the darker wrappers.
same.
I mean, like right off the bat, starting off, I would tend to lean towards more the darker wrappers, the more full-bodied cigar. So once I found that out, once I learned my palate, learned what I like, the internet's cool. It's cool because you could research a cigar before you smoke it. Whereas if you go into a lounge, they're all in front of you. So you don't really have that time. You're picking them out as you walk through the humidor. Myself, I research cigars before I buy them. And they all come from online retailers like Fox Cigar. Daymon, do you ever drive south to... Never. I never have, Barry.
Yeah, I mean, south for us, once you get down there, past Albuquerque, Socorro, you end up hitting that, Las Cruces down there in the corner. Shoot, we're not that far from Mexico, so.
Yeah. There's not very much south to go from here, but... I really do want to go to Florida. I feel like if I was excited about the Arizona cigar scene, that Florida would just be a dream to me.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I mean, yeah, from what we see, like, right there, Fox Cigar Bar.
So this is the lounge I went to just to visit. Like I said, I didn't get to sit down and enjoy a drink or talk to a bunch of people, but there's that big glass humidor behind me that I was talking about. Behind them, I guess I should say. And you just felt like you were Like as soon as you opened the door, you felt like you were being treated good.
Yeah, like you're a part of what it's about
Right.
the cigar, family.
And I imagine you'd have that feeling. Ray could probably tell us because he goes to 4 or 5 a day. But
Right.
I imagine you have that same feeling every time you step into a cigar lounge. If you have love for cigars like I do. But as you can see on their website, I mean, you can order any cigars you want. They sell lighters and cutters, and their selection is awesome.
That's awesome, man. I mean, it sounds like it was definitely a good experience. Like I said, I'm trying to go there, so we got to make it happen for sure. As far as Florida goes, I'd like to go and, I mean, really hit up like Ray does on a regular basis and just kind
A
of
whole day full of
lounge, good food, good music. Like that's what I'm about. So.
Yep. I really want to do that bad. We'll just send our wife shopping with the kids or something, and we'll go lounge hopping, if you will. What do you think of the cigar?
Man, I like it a lot, honestly. It's got good flavor. And the biggest thing too that I always notice, like on almost every cigar that I smoke, is like the draw. Like this one is just nice and
It
easy.
does have a good.
You don't really have to work too hard to puff on it.
It's not airy, but it's not tight. It's like
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, just right, yeah. I'd smoke another one. I mean,
oh, for sure.
so
It's kind of like I get a bitter end, not a bad bitter. But if you're a beer drinker, you'll understand like the type of bitterness I'm talking about. It's like a bitter that lingers on your tongue, but it's like a good bitter.
yeah, for sure.
It just sits there.
I'm with you on that.
That's prominent to me.
Let's see. Austin says, "What's up, Austin? First off, how are you? What kind of music do you guys like to listen to when you're smoking?" And we listen to, shoot,
We listen to lots of
just about
different music.
everything. I mean, so give you a little bit of background. Some of the music I like to listen to a lot lately, especially, is like Mexican music. I got friends like Daymon that tell me that I'm like the whitest Mexican that they
He is.
ever know. And it's from my mom's side.
I mean, looking at this guy, you wouldn't think he was Mexican. But
yeah.
he's fluent in Spanish, and if he pulls it up in his troca, he's bumping Mexican music. So
Yeah. So I like to listen to Mexican music as of recently, but we like to listen to a lot of alternative too. I mean, not all. I don't know what you'd classify alternative, like a little bit of rock, but
like a reggae,
like a reggae rock too.
like a Pepper and a Catastro.
Aeration. A couple band names for those that don't know. But yeah, but then also, I mean, around here, country's prominent as well.
Oh, a big country guy. You guys know that.
So
Yeah, Austin, thanks for the question.
yeah, we listen to it all basically. I mean, let's see. He is not too bad. That Ray guy. Oh, that's why he said that.
Who's he talking about?
This guy Ray sounds awesome.
Oh, he's alright. He's okay.
He's okay. No, he's been good to us, or good to me anyway. Like,
Ray's our guidance, or dad, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
when it comes
yeah,
to
in a
cigars.
sense, yeah. He kind of shows us the way.
Very appreciative of it.
But, I mean, he's been working with you for, quite a long time, longer than me anyway. So
Yeah, I'm super appreciative for that cool guy, Ray.
he's not too bad. That's what we gotta say, that Barry. That's cool though, man. But no, I mean, like I said, back to this isolation episode. It's like, we talk about it all the time. We wish that we could start a cigar lounge here and kind of just call something our own, because it's like, where else? I mean, here we are, able to experience this in our garage, or my garage, your garage, wherever it may be. The patio, I mean, once it's nice in the summer, we'll definitely be out on the patio.
For sure.
But like, we can't go and, I guess, vibe with other people.
Yeah, we're not gonna meet anybody in our garage.
No, we don't get to socialize with other people that enjoy the same cigar that we do.
We don't get to go pick a cigar to have a humidor that's ready to go
Yeah,
and try it.
exactly.
If we don't like it, we just go back to the humidor and pick a different one. We got to order. We wait for up to a week, sometimes 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They get there, you got to let them sit in your humidor for at least a week. Get used to your humidity and everything, and then you get to try it. You might like it, you might not, and if you don't, then you know not to order it again next time. If you do, I got a list of cigars that I write down. Like, yeah, that one was 5 stars. This one was 2 stars. I'd buy this one again. Don't buy that one again. I'll tell you though, this Espinosa Habano, I'm liking it.
Like I said, I've been impressed with it, thus far. So it's been enjoyable to say the least. So you touched on it. As far as ordering cigars or getting our hands on cigars, it's website based, and like Daymon said, the internet's a very informative place when it comes to cigars. You can find cigar reviews from all different types of people.
Right.
And every cigar that I smoke, I go and look, before I smoke it, what do other people think of it? What do they have to say about it? For me, I like to try and find different sources rather than just one.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
So that's what I like. That's what I like to do. But not only that, I'd like to see stuff that maybe I haven't even heard of before. That's where these groups. That's where cigar enthusiasts come me, because on a daily basis when I my profile and I go to the cigar enthusiast page, I'm able to see what all these different people are smoking and kind of get a feel for what I may or may not like.
Right.
It just exposes you to more, so that you're able to kind of understand, okay, this person lives here, maybe they got this from a local shop, maybe this is what's hot there, maybe this is what's very popular there, maybe not. I know what I've been really, really wanting to do is the Terrazona cigars, because you see Ray on the daily smoking a Terrazona cigar, and it's like, man,
it makes it look good.
Yeah, it makes it look really good. All the time. So, but yeah, the internet is a huge source for me. I use, obviously the Facebook group, but for me, I use Reddit, and you can just go under the subreddit cigars.
Right.
And you're bound to find anything and everything on there. You know what I mean? Rarities, pretty common ones, some that aren't so expensive, that are something that you can puff on the daily that's a little cheaper on the wallet, something that's a little bit more expensive that you might have for a special occasion, or it just depends. But Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, like you said, I know you use Instagram big for that.
Well, we just rely on, let's take Cigar Enthusiast page for example. The guys that are posting all these pictures, like you said, we rely on them and their feedback of the cigars. There's a guy on the Cigar Enthusiast page that's always posting the Padrones.
Oh yeah.
So when I was in Phoenix, the same lounge, I bought a handful of those, just because he makes them look so good. So we're relying on you guys to, when you smoke a cigar, give us a little bit of a flavor profile, what you thought about it, good, bad, ugly, because that's all we got. And YouTube, I use YouTube a lot.
Right.
I'm watching cigar reviews. I'm seeing what other people like and don't like. And honestly, you don't see a bunch of people not like a cigar.
Right.
And I think I'm the same way. There's never a cigar that I say, nah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
But you have your favorites and your least favorites.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Us doing this show is, it's kind of not a getaway, but it's kind of like my virtual cigar lounge. That's how I like to kind of think about it, because we come on here and we talk about what cigar we're smoking, what we're up to on a day-to-day basis, and we're able to, kind of share with other people what we like about a cigar, or
right.
Or just hang out. That's simple, especially in times like this with the virus going on. in New Mexico anyway, it's not like we can go out to a bar and smoke a
Right.
cigar. I mean, the closest thing, one other thing that I was going to say is the casinos. You know, we have casinos, and I haven't even thought about going to a casino. I mean, I don't think anybody has.
Jeez, they're all closed down. We can't.
Right. So let's see. Barry says cigarscanner.com and download the app, keeps track of all your cigars and has a lounge finder. Oh, nice. Yeah,
That's good to know.
that'd be handy to have in Phoenix,
Yeah,
or
for
if
sure.
we end up making it up, you know, those bigger cities to kind of get anything like that.
It's good to know. Thanks, Barry. I'll download that for sure, though.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll definitely download that. That'll be
'Cause I
awesome.
keep like a journal, I guess you would say, of all the cigars I've tried. And so far, I think I've been doing pretty good with not having lounges and doing my own researching my own tobaccos and my own sticks and finding what I like and don't like, because I've probably smoked at least 200 different cigars now. And I'm to the point where I could recommend cigars to people. I could ask you what you like and go from there.
Kind of make it a.
I mean, that's what I did with you.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. You definitely pointed me in the right direction, which kind of leads me to, excuse me, our next topic of, you know, me, especially me being new into cigars and the cigar industry. It's like, if I was to go in and I didn't have you to help me with it, and I know you went in kind of by yourself. You really did. You did the, you know, the legwork of it all. I didn't know where to start. I couldn't have told you what's a good cigar or cigar brand to start with, or, you know, what flavor I might like or might not like, or
Right.
stuff like that. So, as a newbie, or as a, you know, person getting into cigars, I mean, I guess you kind of got to play around with it, but, you know, you're not really sure which cigar is the best bang for your buck. You know what I mean? I mean, most people, I would imagine, aren't trying to go crazy and buy the most expensive cigar.
Right.
You know, so
Well, and that's another thing. Everybody's palate is different, super different. There's some videos I'll watch on YouTube and I'm like, okay, I mean, your palate's similar, so I'll tend to keep watching that guy over and over and over again on his different cigars. And I know if he likes a cigar, most likely I'm gonna like a cigar.
right.
There's other people that I'll smoke a cigar with them, if you say so, if you want to call it that, as I'm watching their video and they're reviewing it, and I'm not picking up anything they're putting down. Our palates are 100% different. And that's why when people ask, like, what cigar should I try? When I was first getting into it, people were like, everybody was saying, try Connecticut. They're on the lighter side. It's a real light, smooth smoke. But not everybody's going to like a Connecticut.
Right.
Everybody tries to, like, complicate the cigar and getting into cigars. So I want to be the one that could tell somebody, I want to toss them a cigar. I don't want to tell them much about it. Do you like that? Yeah. What do you not like about it?
Exactly.
I don't like how strong it is. Okay, here's this cigar. And then later on the road, just like I did with you, start explaining the different tobaccos, the different leaves, the different types of cigars, and why you don't like it. Why you like it, why you don't like it.
Exactly. And that's what's helped me out this far. You know, just having that guidance of, you know, oh, you may like this one. Oh, okay. Well, you did like that one. Go ahead, try this one. So, I've been thankful to have you.
Because it could be overwhelming when you first get into it. I mean, you go watch a video. It's complicated. It really is.
Right.
There's
The origins.
handfuls of different tobaccos. They come from 25 different places. They're different strengths and different flavor notes. And it took me a long time before I even introduced you to cigars. The flavor notes. I'd have to sit there in like a dark garage almost, with nothing playing, just listening to myself think about what flavor notes I was picking up. Flavor notes are another thing that takes a long time.
Let's see. We got a. Barry Bones says, you are welcome anytime at Coast Cigar Company in Homo with 5.5 legs virtual cigar. Oh man, that'd be awesome. Thanks,
Ray, what's up, man?
What's up, Ray?
What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt, guys. So I'm coming on to do a quick giveaway. We're going to be doing a giveaway of cigars for your show today. Everybody watching, everybody commenting right now, if you hit the like button, if you comment by the end of this show, I'm going to do a giveaway tonight at midnight from right here at Cigar Enthusiast headquarters. That's right. What kind of music I like to listen to? Listen, I'm a Bronx boy. I'm a New Yorker. I listen to my hip hop, my R&B all day, all night.
Hey, I like some R&B, some hip hop.
We didn't really know
Might
that.
surprise you, but I do.
So what I'm gonna do is a lucky winner is gonna get an 828. A lucky winner. All right. Whoever wins tonight is gonna get the one Terrazona 305. I'm gonna throw in a Gorilla 305, and then one very special cigar out of my personal humidor. My personal humidor. All right. So everyone who's commenting, everybody's watching, comment, like. I'll be back at midnight tonight to do a giveaway. Stay classy, stay smoky. Reach out, baby.
Thanks.
You heard the man tonight at midnight giving away some shit. Some good shit. He said something real special from his personal humidor. It's got to be good.
It's gotta be. Because you know that guy's humidor is stacked.
I've
with some
seen
good
it.
sticks.
I ain't going to say what's in there, but I've seen it. It's impressive.
That's awesome. I'm just hoping that we're kind of still considered in that giveaway. Or maybe just hand-me-downs.
Can I log in and comment on my own video right
Yeah, we're going to comment on our own video.
That music sucks in my opinion, only classic rock. Hey, I like classic rock too. I honestly like all music. You want to throw some bluesy saxophone on?
Oof.
I'll vibe to it.
Some jazz. Yeah, I don't discriminate against any other kind of music, so. All right, Barry, we'll see you soon, buddy. Thanks for hopping on.
But you heard him. Anybody that likes, comments, shares this video, entered to that giveaway.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop on here and. Yeah,
We
right.
really appreciate you guys liking and commenting. It means the world to us.
Especially those Terrazonas, like I said.
Oh no, that's a big. I'm jealous of that. Which it's not like we can't go order them. My next one.
No. You guys can't come in and comment. Bones, you're out, Chief. Matt, you're out. Daymon, you're out. This is for the viewers. This is for the 100% of people that support us across the board, baby. So, anyone who commented who's not part of the Cigar Enthusiast family right now. So, you guys that comment, anyone that likes, yeah, midnight tonight, baby. Midnight tonight.
Whew. You heard the man. Like I
Cleared
said,
it up. We were just kidding, but kinda.
a little bit. Just wishing, hoping.
There it is. Espinosa Habano. Toss that in the box of bands. I'm gonna do something cool with the bands. What do you guys do? Those of you watching, what do you guys do with your bands?
Gotta keep them, right?
I got a fucking jar. Packed full of them.
So I'm always on here with my little Yeti cooler, koozie, if you will. I think I'm gonna have nothing but bands on this thing.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna have somebody. I mean, I don't do it, but I've seen, there's people that make like the custom tumblers.
They put that clear shit
They
around
put
it.
they put like that clear coat.
That'd be cool.
So I'm trying to get something custom that way. But then again, I think you talked about doing a like a tabletop.
That's what I was gonna say. You guys probably don't know, but me and Matt live in the same neighborhood, right? And when you buy these houses, they come with a pretty badass shed in the backyard. How big do you think they are? 10 by 20?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a 10 by 20 shed. My wife and I, we've been using it to put our Christmas decorations and
All that stuff.
just a bunch of shit you don't want in your house. We just put it in our shed, right? I was in there the other day, like organizing some stuff, and I was like, this would make a badass cigar lounge. So I decided I'm gonna put all the Christmas ornaments and everything in the front, like where you open the big shed door. I'm gonna put everything there, and I'm gonna put a partition wall with a door. So you gotta walk through my storage shed. You open this door. Badass cigar lounge on the other side.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to helping out with that for sure because, garage is great. We've been using the garage because this winter, I mean, it's about the same as it's been, right? It hasn't been super super cold. We've gotten into the single digits, I think, a couple times,
Yeah.
but still, we're not trying to hang out in for 30-degree, 20-degree weather outside on the patio, bundled up. You just can't get warm enough. You know what I mean? We could use a fire pit like we have,
Right.
but your upper half, you're warm, but then your legs are just freezing. So
In my shed, I used to do a bunch of woodworking work. So when I first moved here, I put an air conditioner in that shed. I got an AC in there. I'm gonna buy like a little wood burning stove to put in the corner for winter time. I'm gonna insulate the walls. I'm gonna make it kind of dark, like cigar loungy. That's gonna be our studio. So big things coming. I just gotta get off my ass and do it. But it costs money.
So yeah, Daymon and the Roughnecks cigar lounge. We don't know what we're gonna call it yet, but you'll be seeing this show from there hopefully pretty soon.
Gonna have a big TV in there to play the fights and the football games and the.
I'm trying to hang out. I'm trying to hang out in there like that's our cigar lounge.
Oh, what's
like,
gonna be?
Like we don't, you know what I mean? We don't have the privilege of going and doing our own thing at a cigar lounge. So I mean, we'll invite our friends over. If they want to smoke a cigar, we'll let them smoke a cigar.
Yep. What I really want to do is make like a built-in humidor in the wall, not like a walk-in, but like
Right.
a winter or a new air or something built into the wall.
Right.
And whoever goes in there is welcome to them. There'll be good cigars. There'll be some budget cigars in there, but if you're in my lounge, you're welcome to the sticks in the wall.
Heck yeah. That'll be nice. Let's see, J-Mail 5000. Do you guys ever smoke stogies in tanks? If tanks, you mean tank tops? Is that what you're talking about?
Tank tops?
Tank tops?
If it's summertime, I'm in a tank top.
I'm in.
That's my shit in the summertime.
Yeah, tank top weather. I can't wait till we hit. Shoot. Even once we hit like 65. Today it was like 50. And I was outside with no jacket,
Yeah, it was nice,
just
man.
enjoying the sunlight. Now, if you get that little breeze, going. It's a little chilly, but I'm trying to get back to that. At least hit a 65 day, and then I'll kind of be able to, feel like we're headed the other way.
What if he's talking about the other tanks?
What do you mean tanks?
Like a fish tank, maybe?
Yeah, we like to hang out in the fish tank.
Or a fucking war tank? Never been in a war tank? No, dog. He said no, dog. What kind of tank? Like a war tank?
I'm not sure what you're talking about there. J-Mill. Need to elaborate a little bit. I don't know what you're
I've
talking
never
about.
been in that. In like a missile launching tank.
In a
What do you call those fucking tanks? A tank?
Yeah.
A war tank? No. But if I owned a tank, I'd definitely smoke cigars in there. 100%.
I'd have that helmet on. Straight up army helmet. Because that's what you see in movies.
Oh, he said he smoked cigars in a tank when he was in the army. That's badass. That's as manly as it gets right there.
that's what I'm talking about. That's some movie quality shit right there.
Hell yeah.
Like I just imagine like a straight up army helmet on. Old school. I'm talking old school. Like I'm talking like old movie. Where you got the dude that's just like the Billy Badass of the
Like sweaty oil
yeah,
skin,
yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah, with a freaking stogie. And he's the type of dude that just chews on it, you know what I mean?
Leaves it there.
Just chews on it and puffs on it occasionally. That's what I'm thinking of.
Takes the smoke in the eyes and doesn't even fucking tear up.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, J-Mail says war tank for sure.
Are you in the military, Jimmy? J-Mail, sorry.
J-Mail 5000. Hell yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, realistically, once we get that shed going, it'll be nice.
It's gonna be nice.
And we'll have everything set up to where we can just go in there, start herfing it up, and just go live to the people right here. Just like we have been. We've been switching up stuff here. But like I said, we're only in the garage because it's cold outside. We got our heaters going. Sorry if you can hear those faintly. But definitely back patio. We're always grilling. Like I said, we grilled, our last show.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that in. maybe like once or twice a month. Probably once a month.
Yeah.
We did it this month, so come March, we'll grill something else up. We don't want this to be a damn chef show.
I'm not trying to be Guy Fieri over here. Shout out to Guy Fieri though.
That guy's like my idol. That guy's a fucking badass.
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay. I'm not trying to be, we're just trying to enjoy. There's
a guy smoking on a tank.
Is that Arnold? Make that full screen on your screen. Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It is.
It is, dude.
Young Arnold.
All right, so yeah, we're kind of somewhat to that extent smoking on a tank or in a tank, but I'm still talking about that dude that's got just straight jacked arms.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're smoking in a tank, you gotta be like shiny skin and ripped.
Tats, couple tats. That old school heart with the mom banner on it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm imagining right there. But
maybe I'll put that on my bucket list.
Smoke in a tank. Just go somewhere.
If anybody has a tank, I can smoke it. DM me.
Shout out to all the people that have tanks. That's awesome.
What notes you picking up off this guy?
Man, I don't know. It's so.
They're like, we're in the final third. I feel like they're like right after the first third. I was getting some crazy. I want to call it chocolate, or like a cocoa.
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you on the cocoa.
Cocoa was super prominent. There's a little spice.
Just a tiny bit of spice.
Touches your tongue. You can feel it on the retrohale. I mean, barely. Now cigars. I feel like now that I'm into the final third, I'm getting some wood out of this thing.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I have nothing but good things to say about this cigar though, for sure, because it's just, like I said, sometimes the draw will change on you. The other day, I can't remember what I was smoking, but initially the draw was good, and then it's like, I don't know, towards the middle it got kind of like the packing changed,
Right.
And it was a little bit harder. I had to
Like a
really
tighter draw.
Yeah. But I'm really digging
creamy.
this one.
You hear people say like a creamy cigar. This is definitely a creamy cigar.
Yeah. So once again, this is a really nice wrapper, by the way, too. I really like whenever, you know what I mean?
Quality band.
Yeah, when you got like a nice band that just goes along with that nice cigar. So that's what that looks like. It almost looks like, for everybody that's watched wrestling, I'm sure we've all kind of dabbled in wrestling a little bit. Almost looks
like a belt.
Like a belt, dude.
It does.
Like that Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin belt over the shoulder.
It's got that Ric Flair grip.
You know what I mean? You're throwing that on your shoulder. So yeah, that'll go in the bin for the little koozie here. But yeah, so what to kind of get out of this is, we're isolated.
Yeah, the whole point of the show is to tell you guys that we're in New Mexico, up in the Four Corners area. We don't have any lounges. We don't have any smoke. We have smoke shops. Those of you that have been in a smoke shop know you can buy anything from a bong to a weed pipe to, I think they even sell crack pipes in those places.
Kind of.
I don't know the
Won't
difference
touch on
between
that.
shit.
But yeah, you can buy vapes there as well, if you're into doing that. But closest thing we got is just that humidor in that store. So it's kind of different for us. But there's probably people out there too that are not, I wouldn't say struggling, but they're kind of feeling the same way. This whole last year coming into this year, we're all isolated in a sense.
Right.
We're all having to do this in our garage or our patio, wherever you may be, and not be able to socialize. Other than Florida, Florida, I think it's open. I don't know how open, but Ray, he's always at a cigar shop, smoking cigars, checking out lounges.
Seems like it's open.
So, and I know Phoenix is, Arizona's, I don't know how much they're open, but I know it's lax
It was
way
good to
more
go
lax.
eat inside. It was good to go into stores.
Yeah, here we're still on 100%. Not 100%. I don't know what the percentage is, but we're still locked down, and you're still distanced from everybody. So we've all been struggling.
Did I mention the leaves in this cigar?
I don't think you did.
So it's a Nicaraguan Habano wrapper. I did a bunch of research on this and I couldn't find out what the fillers were. Finally, I read something that said it was a proprietary blend of long fillers. So it's like a secret blend.
Really?
That Eric's not telling anybody about. You could definitely tell it's like a handcrafted blend. I want to call it like super robust.
No.
The flavors don't change a whole bunch, but I do get that slight pepper, that woodsy like cedar flavor, and that cocoa has been prominent throughout. So if you like a chocolatey, leathery, woodsy cigar with that slight hit of pepper, delish.
Definitely a good cigar overall. So, I mean, cheers to anybody that's out there dealing with isolation, so to speak, you know, amongst themselves and their families and whatnot, having to herf in their garage or on their patio and not be social. You know, we're hoping to get to the point to where we have a little more social, interaction between people.
Right.
And I mean, hopefully, sometime in the future, we're able to figure something out here with the lounge for ourselves and for people that enjoy the same stuff around us.
And I think that's everybody's goal. I mean, in the back of everybody's mind that smokes cigars, they want to open their own lounge, right?
Well, especially us, because it's like
We don't have it.
we don't have.
So
one.
that's my goal. Like in the far future, I don't feel like I know enough about cigars yet.
Right.
I'm still a newbie. I mean, 3 years under my belt's nothing. Especially in our own lounge. So I'm gonna keep enjoying the ride, and I hope someday that I can bring a lounge to our area.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I've done a lot of research. It's not cheap to do.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of money, and you're not going to see profit for a couple of years.
The biggest thing too is time.
Lots of time.
I mean, you got to have the time to be able to do it. And with what I'm doing right now, working, I'm working every other 7 on 7 off. So it'd be kind of cool if in the future we're able to figure something out with the lounge, to where on my 7 off I'm helping out with that.
Running the show, heck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. But like we said, shout out to everybody. I think we're gonna kind of go out on that note. Keep doing what you're doing with, with your herfing. I mean, keep everybody as sane as they possibly can as far as your family, and continue enjoying your cigars and relaxing, just like we do. I mean, we ate dinner just now with our families, and we came out here to do our show and, herf a cigar.
Those
relax.
of you that have lounges, just, man, be thankful for that.
I
shit,
know.
because
I know.
think of us that don't have those. It takes, I don't want to say it takes more dedication, but it takes a certain type of person. I'm going to say this, I'll be cocky about it. It takes a certain type of person to fall in love with a cigar, fall in love with the leaves that doesn't have a lounge, I feel like.
Right.
I don't know how to explain it.
You don't have that exposure.
Yeah.
First-hand exposure, anyway.
It's
you
not
know
something
what
you could just walk down the road and do every day if you wanted to.
I mean? Right. So yeah.
So just think of us next time you're in the lounge. Be grateful for that shit. Enjoy your smokes. Stay classy and stay smoky. Thanks for watching.
Later, guys.
Peace.